Hey there, it's Josh, and welcome to week 2 of my weight loss vlogs. And it was a really good week actually, so let's get into it. So getting right to the fun numbers, according to the scale, I lost 6 whole pounds this week. That puts me down at 431.4, down from 437.4, a nice even number. So obviously that's a lot in 1 week, right? Even at my weight. But I sort of expected this coming into this week. One of the things that I said in last week's video was that I was hoping that vlogging this whole journey was going to sort of keep me on track and make me be a little more strict on a day-to-day basis, which is something I have definitely struggled with over the past year. And it definitely has so far. I've been very good with my eating this week and keeping track of my calories and stuff. So I would imagine some of the difference on the scale is water weight and bloating going away because of the sudden change. So maybe it'll even out a little bit next week, but maybe not. And if not, awesome. So this was a very light week for me cardio-wise, and I know I said the same thing last week, but I do have a reason. So if you remember from last week's episode, that impromptu walk that I took to AutoZone that was 2.5 miles, that was right after work. I had car troubles when I was leaving work, so I did that walk in shoes that are not great for walking. I have this whole thing that I do before I go for a long walk with my feet to help prevent blisters. Something I do want to talk about in a future video. But obviously I wasn't able to do any of that because I was at work. So I did get some blisters on that walk, and the 5K that I mentioned last week is actually tomorrow morning. So I wanted to make sure that I gave my feet time to heal up this week before that, because they're gonna need to be fresh for sure. Like I said before, I was very good this week with my food, and hopefully that is part of what contributed to the large weight loss. I felt a little off this week. I said in episode 1 that I've been on and off of GLP-1s for the past year, and right now I'm taking Zepbound, and I just started a new dose, I want to say 2 weeks ago. It's the 7.5 milligram, and anyone that's taken those before knows that they're very effective right after you step up to a new dose. Usually that really only lasts for a week, and then you sort of go back to normal. So this is the end of 2 weeks, so I'm surprised, but hey, I'll take it. If it makes my life easier food-wise, that's for me. Other than that, like I said, I've got the 5K in the morning. I've got like 8 friends going. It's gonna be great. Just walking, but my roommate and I are the ones that set this up, and we're planning on doing one every 2 to 3 months. Maybe we'll do a shorter interval than that, we'll see. But obviously I'd like to work up to running at some point, but I've also got to think about my knees. I do want them to work when I get older, so I don't want to run when I am too heavy. That's something I plan on talking to my doctor about soon as well. Something to keep in mind for anyone bigger out there. Anyways, that was a great week 1. Hopefully week 2 will be just as good, and I'll see y'all after that. Peace.